Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I can finally say it with excitement. The EUPHORIC brothers are back. Yes, that's right. After some days of silence, one of the two brothers, Geppo, is back on Discord and has dropped brand new messages all about Garten of Banban Chapter 8. These messages are related to the Chapter 8. But one thing is certain, Chapter 8 is getting closer and it's going to be creepier, more mysterious and packed with surprises compared to the previous ones. In today's video, we'll read together all the messages from Geppo and I'll reveal some brand new theories that could tie directly into the main story and the characters we know, or maybe the ones we don't know yet. But first, something very important. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming news, theories and secrets about Garten of Banban 8. And of course, if you enjoy this kind of content and want to support my work, drop a big like. It only takes a second, but it means the world to me. So guys, get ready. Today we're diving once again into the spooky world of Banban's kindergarten to discover what's cooking in Chapter 8, what the developers have planned, and why these new messages could change everything. Are you ready? Then let's jump right into the first update shared by Geppo on Discord. And now, let's finally dive into the heart of the video, because the first message that Geppo wrote on Discord is short but incredibly powerful. The message says, Banban 8 will be insane. A bold, direct exclamation that shows all the excitement and confidence the EUPHORIC brothers are putting into this new chapter. And this phrase, even if it seems simple at first glance, actually hides a lot. First of all, it confirms what the developers have been trying to make us understand for a while now. Garten of Banban 8 will be a turning point, not just a regular sequel, but the beginning of a brand new era for the series. Multiple times, the EUPHORIC brothers have publicly said that Chapter 8 will be more horror-themed than the previous ones. And we're not just talking about a few extra jump scares, but about a real evolution in the tone and style of the game. But that's not all, because alongside the atmosphere, the graphics will be completely improved. We clearly saw it in the final trailer, released just a few days ago. More polished models, far more detailed environments, better lighting and shadows. In short, a huge quality leap compared to the earlier chapters. And we can't ignore how the entire community is reacting with great excitement. So many people are noticing the technical and creative improvements capable of surprising, scaring and even engaging those who love horror games with a deeper story. That's why this phrase from Geppo, Banban 8 will be insane, is not just a random line. It's a statement of intent. It's a sign that something big is about to happen. It's the EUPHORIC brothers telling us, get ready, because this time we're going all in. And honestly, I can't wait to see what's coming next. How about you? Let me know in the comments below. And now let's move on to two more very interesting messages from Geppo, which give us official confirmation about another highly anticipated feature of Chapter 8, the multilingual voice acting. In the new messages posted on Discord, Geppo clearly said that he has just listened to the Japanese voice acting of the character Banban. Yes, you heard that right. Banban's voice fully dubbed in Japanese. And let's not forget something very important. Geppo is the official voice actor for Banban in the original English version, so we're talking about someone who knows every detail of the character, the tone, the irony, the darkness. In short, no one is better suited to judge if a dub has been done well or not. And the fact that Geppo himself enthusiastically shared that he listened to his Japanese counterpart is a huge confirmation, because it means that the work on multilingual dubbing is almost finished. And as we all know, dubbing is usually one of the final stages before a video game's release. So, if we're already at this point, we can really start to hope that the release of Garten of Banban 8 is very close. But there's something else that makes this even more exciting. The voice acting is not being done in an amateur way, but by a professional studio. So we can expect top-notch audio quality with polished voices, perfect synchronization, and a production level that will make every scene even more immersive. And not just in Japanese. As was confirmed some time ago, the game will be dubbed in multiple international languages, and that will make the experience even more immersive for fans all around the world. In short, these messages from Geppo are small but powerful confirmations that show us how ambitious Chapter 8 really is. We're not just talking about a new level or a few extra monsters, we're talking about a project that aims to reach a global audience, with professional voiceovers, new languages, and an atmosphere that feels more intense and cinematic than ever before. So friends, we're almost there. Yes, you heard that right, because if the voice acting is almost ready, that can only mean one thing. We won't have to wait much longer for the release of Chapter 8. Everything is moving in the right direction. According to many theories floating around these days, the game could be released as early as August. Yes, really, August might be the perfect month. not only because it's right in the middle of summer when many players are free, but also because the EUPHORIC brothers have already surprised us before with sudden and unexpected releases. So get ready, we might only have a few weeks to go, but listen up. That doesn't mean the wait will be boring or empty of news. Quite the opposite. The EUPHORIC brothers have a very clear plan to build up the hype all the way to release day. Here's what we know so far. First of all, they'll drop an official announcement video revealing the release date. That video will be super important because it'll likely include new scenes, details, and maybe even a new character or two. Then, in the following days, just like with previous chapters, they'll release exclusive promotional images with frames directly from the game. All of this will help us get mentally prepared, because yes, Garten of Banban 8 is coming, and it's closer than ever. So let's get ready. Get your theories ready, drop your comments, and keep an eye on the official socials, because a lot of things are about to happen. And of course, as soon as the EUPHORIC brothers release anything, an image, a teaser, even just one cryptic message on Discord, I'll be right here to inform you immediately, to break it down and talk about it with all of you like always. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because from this moment on, any day could be the big day. And now guys, we've reached the final message shared by Gepo, and I promise you it's one of the funniest and most interesting of all. The message says, there will be Banban, French ban, German ban, Japan ban, Portuguese ban, Korean ban, and Spanish ban. A playful, ironic, and at the same time super revealing sentence. Gepo used a light-hearted tone, turning Banban's name into all the different language versions. Of course, the character's name won't actually change in each language. Banban will always be Banban, even in the Japanese, Spanish, French, or German versions. But with this sentence, Gepo clearly wanted to confirm that all these languages will have their own dubbed version of the character. As of now though, we still don't know whether all of these dubbed versions are already finished. There hasn't been any precise statement about the status of each one, but there's one thing we can say with almost total certainty. If the game really is going to release in August, as many theories suggest, then these dubs are either already complete or very close to being done. The multilingual dubbing is something the developers are taking very seriously. So it wouldn't make sense to release the game in English only and then wait weeks for the other languages. Everything points to the final version being fully ready on release day, and that gives us real hope for an imminent launch. So even this message from Gepo, while said in a funny way, confirms that everything is almost ready. And now guys, we really just have to wait and stay tuned, because any moment now the official release date could drop, and once that happens the countdown truly begins. So friends, let's do a quick recap. In this video, we looked at all the new messages from Gepo, which revealed a ton of exciting updates about Garten of Banban 8. We discovered that the chapter will be way more horror, with improved graphics, multilingual voice acting, and a release that's getting closer and closer. We also talked about the international versions of Banban, like the fun Japan ban and Korean ban, which prove that the EUPHORIC brothers are aiming to make the game a true global phenomenon. Now all we have to do is wait for the official release date announcement, which could drop any moment now, and as always, I'll be right here on the channel to keep you updated in real time on everything that comes out. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a big like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any updates on Garten of Banban 8. Thanks so much for watching until the end. I'll see you very soon in a brand new video. Bye bye.